And we're rolling! Okay,
Rolling.
that is the longest start thing ever. Let me tell you, we were just sitting here for a good 2 minutes just waiting for that thing to start loading. Alright, well, I'm Jason.
I'm Julia.
And we're back for another thrilling episode of The Seven Seas.
Yes.
So, here we are. We're really glad with some of the feedback that we've gotten so far. We're still looking for ideas, so keep those coming, please. But, yeah, we just wanted to talk about, a few more issues because we like to talk.
We do like to talk.
Mm-hmm. So we were just in Germany yesterday. That's right.
Yes, we were.
And Germany is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Right?
I stayed locally near the ship and did some fun things, but we'll talk about that another time. This time, Jason, where did you go?
I went to Berlin.
Berlin. How did you get there?
We went by bus. I don't remember much of it because I slept the first 3 hours of it because I was very tired. I was very, very, very tired.
Was I part of that night before?
No. That was the night.
Oh, no, that's what I got the...
No.
Oh.
Yeah. I disappeared into the woodwork that night. So.
Yes.
Yeah, woodwork is wonderful. Mm-hmm. So what I did is I decided... What?
Never mind.
Another video. So what I decided is that whenever I go on tour, I'm going to bring this little red notebook along because it's going to give me... I'm going to write down all the interesting things that I learned.
Yeah.
And I learned some interesting things about Berlin and Germany in a whole.
What did you learn, Jason?
One.
Wait. Okay, wait. You can go, but I want to know who told you all this stuff.
Oh, okay. So we had, her name was Berta. She left us. She left with us.
That's a very German name.
It is a very German name.
Berta.
The first time she said it, I was like, right. And then she said it again, and I was like, oh, it's Berta. Got it. And her and I totally bonded over the word love.
Oh.
Which was very...
You need it. Is
unique.
There what? Oh. Okay.
I do have a quote from her, but I don't know if I'm going to say it because I don't know if I can say it right. But either way, we bonded over the word love because we both have interesting stories. We both have things going on in our life. Everyone has a love life. Thank you. And she told me her life story, and I told her my life story. And we're actually going to be meeting up in Warnemünde next time for beers and probably schnossage.
Why not?
Because that's what you do. You eat schnossage and you drink German beer. So things I learned in Berlin. You like that word, don't you? Schnossage. Berliners, which is as they're called, do not believe in air conditioning.
Berliners.
Yeah, right? I know. I don't know.
Okay.
Why don't you believe in air conditioning? Get with the times.
I mean, really.
Like, air conditioning is essential and
not even like air conditioning, like just some air. Maybe let's breathe.
Product placement.
Yes.
Air like a steam room or a mist room.
A mist room. You little shit. Anyway.
So back to the conversation at hand. Other things I learned. Fun fact, and this is actually not dirty. Postcards were invented in Berlin. I believe this is true. The crazy lady told me though. Her name was Lisa. She was our other tour guide.
Was she a ballerina? Because when I went to Berlin, I had this ballerina.
If this lady was ever a ballerina, no. I was also the Pope.
Oh.
There's no way. She told me that women are bigger, a.k.a. her, because they have Viking blood in them. I was like...
Well, I have Viking blood.
I do.
That's what I'm going to say.
I'm German, but the fact of the matter is, I'm not the side of the house.
German.
No. All right, other things I learned. There
That's
was
a great one. Instead of big bone, you're like, I have Viking blood! Wow, take that!
You can totally use that. That's so true. That is so true.
You have big bones, you have Viking blood in you.
Be proud. Be proud.
All right.
I wish I could say something Norse-like right now, but I can't. No. Another thing I learned. There was a palace called Charlottensbergen-Dagen. I don't actually know the name of it. But they told me that they did not like to waste time going to the bathroom, so they had double chairs, which doubled as a chair and a toilet. So that way you could still eat and poop at the same time.
Oh, that's so gross. Could you just imagine someone taking like a shit and then you're eating and then you're smelling shit while you eat?
Okay. That's just went to a whole new level.
That's so gross.
Because I hadn't actually encountered that thought.
As you were saying it, I was visualizing. I was like, oh. You gotta go, but please don't go when I'm sitting there eating.
Well, if you're eating like a chocolate torch.
Is this like this palace? This is like back in the day.
Oh, this is back in the day. This is not modern times.
Well, you know.
You never know.
People are lazy.
You can politely ask yourself, I need to excuse myself while I go drop off the kids at school, at the swimming pool.
Make a mountain.
Make a mountain. All right. But the most interesting fact that I learned in my little handy-dandy fact book was that there are lots of churches that were built in Berlin.
Okay.
Lots. Apparently, according to Lisa, they were built because people have sex. Sex creates churches. Does the Catholic Church know this? Because I don't think that that's good, considering we're supposed to wait until we are married to have sexual relations.
I want a church. Let's get a church. Let's have sex right now.
Let's get a church. Which is also funny, because on the tour, we passed a church that was being built, and I turned to Berta, who was sitting with me because the crazy Lisa was in the front, and I said, someone is having sex somewhere right now. Obviously, that's why. They got the memo, and they were like, crap, we need to build a church right now. And they were.
Wow.
So that's what I learned in Berlin. Yeah, you know, Germany is full of fun facts. That's for sure. So next time that I decide to break into sexual relations, I'm just going to...
Be like, well, it's a church.
There's a church being built somewhere. So you know
my
what?
name.
You're welcome, Catholic Church. You're welcome, Catholic Society.
You know.
You can thank us for all of your churches. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, onward to other things on the ship, very, very briefly. Because we wanted to touch on another fun thing that happens.
We talked about water. We talked about
the mess.
But now we want to talk about doors.
Doors. Because for some reason, doors on ships... The Hulk could not break through a door on a ship.
No.
Ever. Like, it makes no sense.
Mm-mm.
Which is good, because I guess, you know, in effect, they're there to save our lives. Awesome. But when we need to open them, why is it so freaking hard to go through just one doorway?
One doorway.
One doorway.
But the thing is, it's like a door, and then you like take 2 steps. There's another door, like that
Yeah.
stage.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, oh, shit.
And they are, like, you literally are sitting there, and you're pulling your... Julia, would you like to do a demonstration?
Okay. This is a door. This is actually my bathroom door. But so I'm doing like a quick change. I have to like go run somewhere. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay. Oh my god! And then all of a sudden it pops and there's like this wind that has like broken. And you're like, what is happening? I'm on deck 3. There is no wind here. There is no air. How is this
Below the water level.
So
it makes no sense. There's
sense.
a door outside of our staff bar that when they close it, not even the force of God could break that door.
No.
Which is good, because that means I want those for when we have a fire. If there is ever fire, because we are fire safety proven that we will not start fires.
No.
Never.
No.
But still.
Yeah, and especially if the floor is wet.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I was going to the crew bar.
Yes.
No, staff bar. I was going to the staff bar, and the water was all over the floor. And this bartender and I tried to open the door, and there's 2 of us. It was like this big guy and me, and we could not open the door. Both of us. Having at it.
Oh, yeah.
Going at it. You're gonna do it.
Now, did a church result from that meeting? No say. Yo, no say. That's right. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Spanish.
Yo, no say.
Yo, no say. So, that is, yeah. That was our issue for the day. We'll talk about more. We still want more issues from you. And, like, you know, give us feedback. Like, if you didn't like a video, let us know so we can figure out what was good about it and we'll fix it because we want to make you laugh.
And happy.
Because being happy is the best thing in the world.
Happiness is morning and evening. I just broke it.
You just broke in the song. On that note, I'm Jason.
If you know that quote, then you need to write here, too.
Yeah, that would actually be good. There's your musical trivia for the night.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime.
Because I don't. I would love to know what song it is. So I'm Jason.
I'm Julia. And we're pirates!
Yes. What the heck is kind of everything is that? Alright, that was a hat. We're the 7 C's, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, darling.